Welcome back, guys. John Cole here from Sub MMA along with Liam, and today we're going to give you guys one more option from that beautiful Brabo Grip in side control. Okay, so Liam's going to lie down. Guys, like we were saying, a lot of times, you know, from this position, we've passed the guard, we're holding side, the guy is really good at escaping, and we're looking for that little bit of an advantage on how to hold him. Sometimes that Brabo Grip could be enough. Okay, so I'm going to give lots of space so you can see on the first one and then demonstrate the second time a little bit closer. Okay, so from here, I've passed the side. Once again, I open up the gi, okay, and I'm in this position here. Once I've opened up the gi, I want to make sure I have a lot of lapel to work with, so I kind of shimmy it up. Pass it underneath his arm, the same way we did in the closed guard. Once I make the grip with my opposite arm, or my opposite hand, I start to bring it in tight, and I create a little bit of a tighter grip. As we talked about before, if you look at his body right now, his body is flat on the mat. Look what happens if I want, and I drag his body a little bit closer to me with that lapel grip. If you look here, you'll see there's a slight angle difference on his body. He's no longer flat on the mat. He's now slightly raised on the right side with his shoulder, which makes it that much more difficult for him because now I'm in a position of advantage because of leverage. Okay, so I'm holding this position. In the last video where we looked at the choke, we basically had to make a couple of hand grip changes, okay? So just a quick refresher, we had to come from underneath and take this hand and switch the grips and then switch the grips again to make the choke with the cross collar. In this particular case, we're bringing the hand across and we're gonna go to a choke that's a little bit quicker. It's called a baseball bat choke. So I don't have to switch this hand. Once I have this hand and this grip on the lapel, I'm good. My opposite hand is going to come underneath. I can even grab the other side of the lapel. So I'm just gonna raise Liam's body so you can see. I'm holding this like a baseball bat, okay? It's extremely tight, guys. From this position, my hand that's, I guess, further away from me, my right hand in this particular case, is going to, my elbow is gonna move towards me so that it comes across his neck, and my other arm is going to come over top of my forearm. From this position, I'm going to put my weight on him by extending onto my toes, and I'm gonna bring my head to the other side of his body. The thing is, this is such a tight choke that a lot of times, like, the person starts to tap, you know, before you even get to the other side. So I'm gonna try and do it a little bit slower. See, so I'm in this position here. I'm just gonna kind of like loosen it up a little bit so that I can kind of demonstrate. So I'm in this position here. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna move my body all the way to this side to get the choke, okay? Some people put the choke on. I'm gonna put the choke on a little bit looser, just to give you guys a better idea. I'm just gonna put it on a little bit looser. I'll use this gi here, okay? So this is very, very loose to demonstrate. Again, my right arm comes, an elbow comes towards me. My left arm goes over top. If you can see here, my head is on the other side, and then I'm gonna move my body. You hear? Now, if you look at my arms, maybe I'll get a camera person to just kind of focus in on what's happening around the lapels. Okay, and here, once I bring it down and I start to turn, look at how it tightens. Okay, so it tightens quite a bit. Now imagine we do it with no space. Okay, I bring this right across. It's nice and tight. Okay, so I'm here. I'm holding on to my partner. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I'm holding side control. I've opened up the lapel. I pass it to my other hand. I already know I want to go into the baseball bat choke. I'm holding onto his arm, holding onto his shoulder. I'm gonna try and get this arm underneath his head. Boom, it's nice and tight. This hand comes over top. Look, I make the grip here, like a baseball bat. Guys, there's no space here. It's gonna be nasty. Okay, I come onto his neck. All right, yep. I come onto his neck, and guys, I can't even probably go all the way through. I'm nervous to go with them. You can see here as I start to move the other side. You okay, Liam? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to get all the way to the other side. It's a very tight choke, right, Liam? All right, guys. So that was the baseball back choke using the Brabo Grip in side control. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite techniques. Like I was saying, it's very high percentage in terms of finish rate. if you can get the position on your partner, even when they're resisting, like once you're in that position of the baseball bat choke, it's very hard for them to stop. You know, they have, I shouldn't say it's impossible, there are a couple of options, but we're gonna cover that in a different video. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Otherwise, we hope to see you guys back on the mat or online or on video. Either way, man, we're good as long as we see you. Take care.